How do you encapsulate an era of service? 17 years of dedication to this network. Dylan, this video is for you. It's for everything you've done, everything you stand for, and every impact you've made on ZME and the wider VATSIM community. You've shaped controllers, inspired leaders, and set a standard we all look up to. You've left a legacy that won't be forgotten. Go chase the dream that once felt distant and now is your reality. Your next chapter is well deserved, and we can't be more honored to be cheering you on.
I've known Dylan for a long time, and over the years, especially after I moved to Florida, we didn't just become friends, we became family. He's genuinely one of the most passionate, driven, and sharp people I've ever met. And honestly, I'm pretty sure he goes to sleep in airplane pajamas, but I guess, the world may never know. It wouldn't surprise me at all. From day one, Dylan made it very clear to everyone that he wanted to become an air traffic controller, and he never let anything stand in his way. He put in the work, the whole nine, as he would say. He chased that dream harder than anyone that I've ever known. Dylan, man, I'm proud of you. You're heading into the academy. I know you're going to be one hell of a controller. VATSIM may be losing an ATM, but the real world is gaining one hell of a professional. And I do have one story to sum Dylan up. It has nothing to do with VATSIM. One day, my wife and the kids got locked out of the house. My wife called Dylan, and without even hesitating, he drove down, somehow managed to break into my house just to help my family get back in the house. That's the kind of guy Dylan is. Dependable, dedicated, willing to go above and beyond, even if it means just a little problem solving here and there. So here's to you, Dylan. Congratulations. Good luck. And just don't forget about us, man.
I think my all-time favorite memory with Dylan was we chose to fly in and out of Para, India on a day when the weather was just total IFR conditions, maybe a ceiling of like 200 feet. We both attempted to fly the VFR approach, obviously in IFR conditions, solely on terrain radar, just to find the airport. It took us like an hour or so just to even finally make an approach. We got on the ground, not great landings, just had a great time. And then shortly after that, both trying to take off, just crashing, shortly after takeoff, and just laughing, having a great time. And honestly, it was just such a fun time, and I think it's probably my favorite flight sim moment that I've ever had, and was glad to share it with such an amazing friend.
Working with Dylan has truly been a pleasure. I've been around at this facility for a long time. I started this hobby at this facility when I was 18 or 19 years old, and I've continued it into my 30s. I've been here for that long, and I've seen progress we made over that time period. Typically, when you look at progress represented on a graph, there are ups and downs and periods where progress is slow or even halted. Over the last several years, under Dylan's leadership, we have absolutely gone straight vertical. Whether it's on the technology front, our training team, our social media team, or web development, everyone is firing on all cylinders. We're all moving the line forward, and it's hard to do that when you don't have a great leader at the front of the line leading the charge. Everyone here is motivated and continues to find ways to move us forward and to enhance what we do. So Dylan, I wish you the best of luck, and truly thank you for your contributions to this facility.
I would say my favorite memories of Dylan have to be ZME Live, as well as the nights we would all get together and either fly or control. Dylan at ZME Live was definitely a wonderful person to be around. He made it fun, he wanted everyone to be included. His stress was high at the event, but he did a fantastic job with it. With our planners, of course, obviously. Though he made it an event that is really going to be a fun yearly event that everyone's excited to keep going to now, including myself. As far as controlling and group flights, Dylan made the room brighter. He always had a story or a joke to tell in his entire years of here on VATSIM, longer than me actually. The things I'd say I'm going to miss about Dylan are his ability to lead, his charisma, and his presence as a whole. His leadership abilities are very much felt here at ZME. Memphis used to be not up to par. It was falling apart, had no real structure, and Dylan came in and revamped everything from when I last remember Memphis. He added a social media team. He has a wonderful staff now behind him who really performs better than any other staff in VATSIM. He makes the community feel really put together and vibrant. His charisma is something that is felt, in a room, whether it was live or in the Discord or TeamSpeak. He'd light up a room essentially. You'd feel welcome. You felt his presence. It was like a long-lost friend came in. It was someone you wanted to talk to and be friends with. His presence as a whole is really something that is felt by everyone. Even when he isn't around, you can still ask him or about him or wonder what he's planning next. When you think of ZME, Dylan's one of the first names really that comes to mind. Dylan has really touched all our lives in a really positive way. I know after his departure, it's not going to feel the same, as he won't be leading us anymore. I know he'll be around as one of us, a normal controller, but it's definitely going to weigh heavy on our hearts, especially mine. But it's really all up to us to keep up the ZD legacy. We have a huge love and respect for him here, and I can't thank him enough for doing everything.
One of the most memorable moments I had with Dylan was when he invited me to help in an OTS. It was an interesting, chaotic, but fun experience to be on the other side of an OTS for the first time. That experience alone pushed me to join the training team.
There has been so many great stories about Dylan, but most of them are unfortunately not PG-13. But my favorite one probably was during ZME Live 2025, and then it was the night after the event. Some of us were just hanging out in the Airbnb, playing games, and then I remember I was making a joke with Dylan, and then it turned out to be me making fun of not getting calculated by the FAA to go to an academy. And as a joke, Dylan decided to throw me out of the Airbnb. And now Dylan's finally going to the FAA Academy to become a real Linux controller. I'm glad I cannot make this joke anymore. Best of luck, Dylan, and don't get fired.
Well, Dylan, it's been a hell of a ride. Being one of the top teachers in VAT USA, to helping plan and execute ZME's first ever live event. Thank you for all of your hard work over these past 3 years. And from all of us at ZME, we'll see you on the floor, ZD.
Hi Dylan, it's Larry from ZTL. Just wanted to give you a quick shout out and congratulate you on your future endeavors. While I may be a little sad that you are no longer going to be a staff member friend with me as a neighbor, I'm super excited for what the future brings for you, and I look forward to hearing some more about what your endeavors bring you. Take care. Love you.
Dylan, where do I begin? The past year and a half has been amazing. Beginning to be welcomed into ZME first by you, and I just want to thank you for everything that you've done for me, for everyone here on the VATSIM network. The testimonies that we've put together is just a literal testament to how awesome you are and how much of an impact you've made on everyone in ZME and the whole VATSIM network. We really do appreciate your service, and on a more personal note, I really appreciate everything that you've done for me as a controller, as a trainer, as a staff member. I have learned an infinite amount of things from you, and my constant questions all the time, you're always happy to answer. You're always so patient. You are a true friend, Dylan. I also really appreciate you putting your trust in me to start the social media department and allow me to have that opportunity, which was just amazing. You deserve this job so much, more than anyone else. You work so hard for it. I'm so excited to see you grow, continue to grow through the job. And as I'm saying all this, I am very emotional, and I'm sure you listening to this, you are very emotional. You always have a home here in ZME. One other thing that I want to share is just one out of the several qualities that I value and use: how loyal you are to the members in ZME. We always talk about how you're always sticking up for every single person. I really appreciate that, and that's a quality that I value personally, and I'm sure a lot of other people value that as well. You're amazing, Dylan. From everyone at ZME, we all love you. Enjoy the job, and I can't wait for our future adventures.
Hey Dylan, it's Henry, your TA. I just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement, but also I want to come on and just thank you for everything you've done for me, both on and off of VATSIM over the past, kind of hard to believe, but past 6 years. I think one of the things that I'll always remember about you on VATSIM and your personality here, I remember like 4 years ago, just when I was an S2, you came up to me one day and you asked me, Henry, what are your ultimate goals on VATSIM? Do you want to be a mentor? Do you want to be a staff member one day? And I told you I wanted to be a mentor. I really wanted to train. And you made it your goal to make sure that happened. You set out to train me, get me trained up, get my own ratings, and then go on to teach other students. And that became one of my favorite things to do on VATSIM. And you really helped me through that. And, you know, the fact that you put your trust into me, someone much younger than you, to be your TA at Memphis, I felt really honored by that because you were, you know, a really experienced VATSIM member, someone who had been around. But I felt really honored that you gave me that you put your trust in me to do that. And my experience with you as my quote-unquote boss has been nothing but short of incredible. You're really supportive, empathetic. You give me freedom, but you also make sure to keep the goals of VATSIM, ZME, and, you know, just our division in mind as you do everything. So I'm really appreciative of that. And I just think you've been a great leader, great person, taught me a ton about how to be a good leader, teacher, controller. And I just really hope everything goes well in the future with Real World ATC, and I'm excited for what's in store. So thanks, Dylan. Congrats.
What I'll miss most about Dylan is that Dylan stepped up to the call of an ATM and turned around an RTEC that was essentially failing and made it probably one of the top tier RTECs in VAT USA, if not at the top. And I think Dylan would probably be the last greatest air traffic manager in VAT USA after his retirement. I've never seen anybody in the last 15 years on VATSIM turn around an RTEC like he has. There's something always about Dylan's presence that makes everybody joyful. He's fun, he's interactive, he's very knowledgeable, and he was my go-to the entire time. I just want to say thank you, Dylan, for everything you've done for us. I want to say also thank you with deep gratitude for giving me the opportunity to be the DATM here. It's been fun working with you, and I look forward to, and I'm very excited to see how your FAA job progresses.
So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for making ZME the kind of place that makes people want to log in, train, control, fly, and most importantly, stay. Letting me lead this incredible team as your ATM so far. Thank you for proving every single day that this network and this community is more than just controlling fake airplanes on the internet. It's actually about community. So I've said my piece. Without further ado, proceed direct, Big Daddy.
Just a puppet on a lonely was when